Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will understand how to create LiveAgent customer from Elementor form submission. So here let's say that by using Elementor I have created a form. Here my objective is that whenever a user is going to submit that form, then I want to create that user as a customer in my LiveAgent account. So now to do this I need to set up a connection between these two applications, for which I am going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So here to do this, my trigger application will be Elementor and my action application will be LiveAgent. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to create LiveAgent customer from Elementor form submission. So here let's say that by using Elementor, I have created a contact us form. So here my objective is that whenever a user is going to submit this form, then I want to create that user as a customer in my LiveAgent account. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. And this here is the landing page. So in order to reach here, you just have to type in pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Here you can see I've got two options. One is of sign in and the other one is of sign up for free. So if you're an existing user, you can simply sign in. But if you're a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as create LiveAgent customer from Elementor form submission. On my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders that I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as Elementor to LiveAgent automation, and now I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I've arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to create LiveAgent customer from Elementor form submission. So now to automate this entire process, I will go to my trigger window, and firstly over here I'm going to search for Elementor as my trigger application. And the trigger event will be new form submission. So this trigger will start working whenever a new form will be submitted. So now moving to my action window, as I want to create a customer in LiveAgent on form submission. So over here LiveAgent will be my action application and the action event will be to add a new customer. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So now to begin with this automation, over here firstly I need to build a connection between Elementor and Pabbly Connect. So as we know that Elementor is a plugin of WordPress. So over here in Pabbly Connect you can see that a webhook URL is given and along with that a help desk is given. So this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So over here, as I've already logged into my Elementor account, so this here is the form that I've created by using Elementor. So now I'm going to add a webhook URL in this form. So to do that, I will go to actions after submit, and over here firstly I'm going to add the action of webhook. So over here is the add action step. So now moving to the webhook part. So over here in the webhook URL field, I need to mention the webhook URL. So from Pabbly Connect, I'm just going to copy the webhook URL and over here I'm going to paste it. So once after I've selected my actions after submit and mention the webhook URL, here I'm going to click on update. So now I'm going to take it to Pabbly Connect. So here you can see it is waiting for webhook response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So now to do a test submission, as I've already added a webhook URL inside this form that I've created by using Elementor. So now to do a test submission, I'm going to fill in the details. So here let's say that the first name is demo. The last name is customer. So over here the email is democustomer@pabblytudes.com. This over here is the phone number. Moving to the gender field. So over here I need to mention the gender in the specific format that is given in the brackets. So I'm going to put it as M. So over here as I've filled in the details, so now I'm going to click on submit. And your submission was successful. That means I've successfully made a form submission and the details of this form submission would have been captured in Pabbly Connect. So taking you to Pabbly Connect, and yes, over here you can see that I have received a response. So this here's the form name, form ID, here's the mobile number, this here's the last name, this here's the gender, this here's the first name and the email address. So that means over here in Pabbly Connect, I have successfully got the form submission details. So we have successfully set up the first step of this automation. Now whenever there will be a new form submission made through Elementor, then automatically the details of that form submission will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So as over here in Pabbly Connect, I have got the form submission details. So now by using the details of the user, I'm going to create a new customer in my LiveAgent account. So to do that, I'm going to click on Connect. And over here to add a new connection, I need to mention an API key and I need to mention a domain name. So for that, I'm going to take you to my LiveAgent account. So this here is my LiveAgent account, and over here I will go to settings, and in settings I will go to system, and here under system I will go to API, and as per the instruction given I will go to settings for API. So over here this here is the API key, so I'm simply going to copy it, and in Pabbly Connect I'm going to paste it. Now moving to the domain name, so over here in the URL, this here is the domain name that is given after HTTPS. So I'm just going to copy it and I'm going to paste it over here. So as I've mentioned the API key and the domain name, I'm going to click on save. So as I did that, here you can see LiveAgent and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to these details. So here to mention the name of the customer, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received these details from Elementor, so that's why in these fields I'm going to map it. So here I've mapped the name. Now moving to the gender field, so over here I'm going to turn on the map button and I'm going to map the gender, because gender is something that will keep on changing accordingly as per the response that we are going to receive. So that is why over here I've turned on the map button. Now moving to the emails, so over here I need to mention the email address, here it is. Moving to the phone number, so here I'm going to map the phone number. So as you can see that in these fields, I've mapped the details. So this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details, now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. So over here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that we have received a response and this here is a positive response. So I'm going to take you to my LiveAgent account, and over here in customers, under contacts, you can see that a new customer has been created by the name of demo customer. So over here you can see the email address, here's the first name, last name, and over here is the gender. So that means a contact has been successfully created inside my LiveAgent account through an Elementor form submission. So here that means we have successfully created this automation. Now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Elementor, then automatically that user will be created as a customer in my LiveAgent account. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications and create amazing automations by using Pabbly Connect. So you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can write us to https://forum.pabbly.com, and for pricing related issues, you can visit this link. So you can create a lot more automations by using Pabbly Connect, and don't forget to share these videos with your friends, colleagues. Subscribe to our channel for more.